Hey guys, welcome back to Hilariously Lost.
Isn't that awesome?
That's
It's crazy, like our intro.
Yeah, that's our intro.
We just made it more official.
I see that. Okay guys, welcome back to the pod. We're so happy to see you guys.
Yeah, we are.
Today we have a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hello, I'm Kate Van Sloan. My friends call me Cater Potato for shits and giggles.
Okay, where are you from? What are you studying?
Tell us about yourself.
I'm a proud Minnesotan from Minneapolis, the actual city, not some random suburb. Anyways,
So you're a true native.
I'm a true
kind of
native.
thing.
She's a true.
city
Yeah,
person.
of course.
Totally.
I'm studying biology on the pre-PA track.
Yeah, you
Yay.
are.
I'm not pre-med,
So
but
impressive, actually.
yeah.
What are you involved in on campus?
Yeah,
what do you do?
Lots of studying.
Studious queen.
I am on Letters of Love exec. Yeah, I love that club. It's great. I'm also like outreach for pre-PA club. I'm in Best Buddies, which I'm not a peer buddy, but I'm associate buddy, so I just go to like events and help out with random things. Shout out intramural volleyball.
Yeah, Jordan Love! Shout out to Jordan Love!
We sadly lost in the first round
It's
of
okay,
the
you put up
tournament
a
this
really
year.
good fight.
We did.
Yeah.
Well, we did better than last year, though.
Yeah, we did.
We played
Well,
Yeah, we did.
We got second place last.
Well, we got second place in the losers bracket.
Yeah, we're starting to figure out that we should
Yeah.
really like crap on like the regular season and just like not try.
And then do really well
yeah.
postseason.
Because you won every single game in your regular season.
Yeah.
And then we played like
We won the first
a
game,
crazy good team.
and then we won the first game, and then we lost the second game to like actual volleyball players. It seemed like some of those people were actual
Real
players.
volleyball.
They were kind of scary, especially
There was
that
yeah,
one girl.
yeah. There
that
was one
like-
girl that was really good. We only have one actual volleyball player on our team. Like she played volleyball in high school, so that was kind of hard for us to lose. But
Yeah, and I apparently can't serve this season, so
that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. I also teach vinyasa yoga.
Yay!
At 5 on Wednesdays.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that later.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
don't- we'll go
What
more
else
about
do I
this.
do? I don't know.
Yeah, you're studious queen for sure.
Studious
I study a
Queen.
lot.
Friend to all.
Oh, thanks.
Friend to us.
Friend to us, friend to all. if you
Yeah.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's awesome. Do you remember how we all met each other? Like we like to do that. kind
Yeah,
of.
just like
Oh.
Go
how
back
we.
and see how
Well,
we-
you
Okay.
reminded me the other day. 'Cause
Okay,
I low-key forgot.
There's like the first time we met, but then we didn't really like interact much until like this year.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm.
We met at like the
The
Graves,
Graves
courtyard,
Courtyard
function
on like one of the
So,
first
yeah.
days of school.
We were like sitting on a concrete
Yeah.
slab.
It was like a bunch of random girls. I don't even remember who all was there at this point. I have no
Wait.
idea.
I
Do you
was
remember
there.
that?
You were
Yeah,
there?
she was there.
Yeah, I was
What?
there. That's
crazy.
crazy.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and
Well,
then you came
yeah.
to like Malia's Bible study.
Oh yeah,
A
yeah.
few
There was
times
Bible
when I was
study. I suppose that's true.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And then we
yeah.
went to the Guts Feelings banquet together.
That's right.
I feel like that was the first, one of the
like
first times we did something
yeah,
together.
Mm.
And we went on that walk.
Yeah.
Kate, we
We
were
met-
like we went on our floor. Yeah.
yeah. You gave me a doorstop.
Oh, true.
You handed out door
Yeah,
stops?
we had like 5 doorstops.
Yeah.
So
really
Taylor
funny.
was like, "Oh, let's like go around and like give people doorstops," and we had so many. Because obviously, like we were like, "Let's keep our door open." Some
Yeah.
people might want to do that, but can't. You know. So
Yeah. Then nobody kept their door
and
open.
then nobody.
And we
Oh,
had some
awkward.
like I don't know, interesting neighbors.
Yeah.
I feel like
I feel
everyone
like-
had an interesting
yeah,
neighbor.
yeah.
Wait, even like the first week, no one kept their door open.
We did. Well, we were on the where our dorm was. It was like everybody passed it to get to their room, so it was like a really good
Oh.
spot.
And then
to,
your
like-
door just didn't lock the rest of the year.
Oh my gosh!
Your door didn't
yeah.
lock the rest
No,
of the year?
it like
it was really convenient.
it like okay. Whenever it closed, it was okay for the first semester. It worked really well. I'd say like the last couple months of school though, like it would close, but there was a lot of like force or something, and so it didn't like stick. It would like bounce at the
Oh.
lock. So like it would just stay
Interesting.
open, and then they just like open it,
Yeah, that
like
is.
open the door.
Yeah.
So like we talked to maintenance came and like tried to fix our door. I don't know if it actually worked though.
I don't think it did.
I don't think it did.
Oh, that's so funny.
Because I remember what was happening. There's like a rubber stopper or something that like
Mhm.
wore down, or I don't remember what it was, but they like had to like fix something with. There's like some weird friction with the door closing and not, and it was weird. Okay, Kate, you mentioned that you are pre-PA.
This is true.
That's awesome. How does it feel to be the friend doctor?
I'm really like grateful that you all trust me with your health issues.
I really do. I just
I
feel like
don't
you
know.
know what
Me
you're
too.
talking about. What like led you on? Like what made you decide to want to do that?
Honestly, I've always been interested in medicine, but I feel like everyone says that. But I was like, no way, I'm going to school for 8 years,
Yeah.
and then like
Yeah.
doing a residency and like having to go all over the country with
Yeah.
like, I don't know, like eventually I want a family and like a place to live,
Yeah.
and like not to
It's
be
hard.
30 when I'm starting, and
Yeah.
then I don't know, like you have to pick like one specialty and like stick with it the rest of your life basically, unless you want to go back to school. And then you're crazy, but
Yeah.
like PAs can switch
Essentially.
specialties, so I don't know. I liked the
Oh.
fluidity. You basically have the same autonomy as a doctor, like in
Mhm.
most respects. You just like can't own your own practice, which is something like I don't think I'd
Oh,
want
yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
that's very
you
valid.
can't, you're not like you can't be a surgeon, which also something I don't want to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
So it's
So,
like
there you go.
Essentially.
practically like I like it a lot more.
Yeah.
And then I just like the fact that like I don't know, like it's nice to have like you work for a doctor technically, but like
Mhm.
you're not considered like completely under them.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
they're just more of like a mentor, which I think is a better aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As the friend doctor, what has been your favorite case that you've seen?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Okay, honestly the most freaky one was my wrist last year.
Yeah, talk
Oh,
about
when you
that.
got
That
that
was
big bump.
crazy.
We were like playing volleyball
That was
and like
insane.
you know like your forearms just like hurt sometimes because like you're just
Playing
getting
volleyball.
you're getting the
Yeah.
digs. Yeah. And so I was like, oh, it must be just like bruised. And I like
Mhm.
wasn't wearing my watch, so like I looked down and my wrist was like it looked like there was like a ping pong ball.
It was
It was
crazy.
huge. And so
Like-
like I stopped
Like
playing.
fully like a bump.
Yeah.
It was
It was pretty
insane.
bad.
It was crazy.
And so like I was like, Alice, will you come here? And she was like, why? And I was like, can you look at this? And she like, I don't know. We had to like stop playing, and then someone went and
Yeah.
grabbed ice, and then the like court supervisor came
Yeah.
Oh,
over
I forgot
and
about
like
that.
made me sign this waiver
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And everyone's like, you should go to CHI, like your wrist is broken or it's dislocated. And I was like, guys, I don't think I would like be standing here.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'd be
That
crying.
could've
Yeah,
really
right.
hurt.
Yeah.
I feel like
that
it would have been a
much.
moment too. It wouldn't have been like a gradual thing where
Yeah.
like you didn't really notice that.
I
Yeah.
don't really know what happened. It's kind of a medical mystery.
Wait, didn't you think it was like some
bursitis?
Yes.
Yeah. You have like fluid sacs like by your joints.
Yeah.
And so it was like really swollen for a really long time, and then was like purple until the end of school. And this was like the beginning of April.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
That was
insane.
yeah.
bad. That was bad.
But not my medical or like a different medical situation. I'm trying to think.
There's been a
Yeah.
lot of little things.
Yeah. I mean, Taylor asked me about a rash on her hand the other but it was just dry skin.
But she had those knee problems for a while too.
Oh, that's right.
Okay, so you're our second guest on the podcast.
Ooh.
Like Alice obviously was the
Oh.
first, you're second. What was your
Yeah.
reaction to us making the
This
podcast
podcast.
and like
Oh, that's
actually
a good
deciding that
question.
this is gonna be
Like when we
Well,
showed it to you and you
I
Yeah,
was
what
like-
was like your
Okay, so like to preface this, Mina and Laura were like being all sneaky, and I was like, okay, you guys are like weird, whatever. And then they were like, we have a surprise, and we were like, oh, okay. And so we like waited a week or so.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Yeah.
long it was.
Yeah, it was like
And
a
then
week.
Mina, you were really sick when we watched the first episode.
Oh,
I
you
was.
were.
I was, like,
because she
deathly
like
ill.
hobbled out of
Yeah.
bed to come watch it with us.
I did do
I
that.
was like,
I was
Yeah.
deathly ill.
But I thought like because we had done like a slideshow night of like I don't know, like different like
Oh.
I don't know like what a slideshow
Just like
night
randoms.
is. Yeah. And like what we would be like as like guys or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I thought it was gonna be like something like that. And then when you guys whipped out like a full production like our podcast, I was like, oh, the dedication. And then I didn't realize this was gonna be like, I don't know, like a subscribing like
A regular thing.
like, yeah. So I'm like super hype about this. This is awesome. I plan to listen on my car ride home.
Okay, Kate, something that you're known for is your you have a very good sense of style, and we don't talk about
You
it
do,
enough.
actually.
It's very
I agree
like
with this.
simplistic, but like everything goes very well together. I feel like you have a lot
I
of
love that.
basics.
She looks put together all the time.
You do.
Guys, this is making my day.
Yeah, you do. You look great all the
I
time.
feel like I
You
never
do.
look this
So
good.
give us
You
like a
always
little bit
look
of a
together.
rundown of your like
closet.
closet, but also specifically
Okay.
like your Amazon dupe finds because
Okay.
that's really impressive.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're really good at
So my closet, I would say, is a lot of like basics. Like, I don't know. I don't have a lot of patterns. I'm not really a pattern girl. Like, I don't know. I just don't have a lot of patterns.
Yeah.
But I feel like I build like, I don't know. I would do like jeans and like regular like basic t-shirts are like the staples. And then like you get some like your favorite colors. Like I'm really into green lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I have like a lot of like I don't know, like sage green or olive green.
Yeah.
I don't know. But specifically Amazon dupes, I would say I'm also a big Target person. But probably like Crazy Yoga is like the
Oh.
Lululemon dupe.
Okay.
So I have like leggings from there that are like aligned but not $100. And they still pill, I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
But, like,
Yeah.
Even
you're-
a mine's pill, though.
yeah, but you're not spending $100, so it's like
True.
whatever.
So it's
Right.
fine.
And then they
Yeah.
have like good sports bras. What else do I have? Biker shorts. Oh, I love my biker shorts.
Mm.
Those are cozy.
Mm.
Yeah, so Crazy Yoga, and then I don't know, Liv Chapman really likes my they're like what color? Like cream
Yeah.
sweatpants. But they're like
those ones are
they're like
cute.
the Lululemon like soft stream dupes.
Yes.
But the texture I think is better because the soft stream kind of like gives me the.
They're like
heat.
velvety. They're
They
like
are kind of-
velvety.
Yeah, they're like soft.
But
Yeah.
yours are more like they don't have like that velvet look to them.
They're not
Yeah.
as
have,
like
like,
they're more
slippery
like
Yeah.
they're more like
Like dry
Real
fit
sweatpants.
crossed.
yeah, I don't
Right.
even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
But I think the brand's called like Colorful Koala.
Oh,
Have you seen
I've,
this before?
I've ordered from them.
I actually
from
like
them
looked.
before.
I looked at
Or,
like
on
the little
Amazon.
like tag because I was like, "Where is this from?"
Yeah.
But actually, fun story. The first time I ordered it, I ordered them in like blue, and it came with like this
Oh.
really sus stain on it. Yeah, and so I
Ew.
had to like send it back. But I was like, "What if they think I put the stain on it?" Anyways, but then I got it in a different color. But yeah,
If
I
you,
really like those.
if you had like a shopping spree anywhere to like buy clothes, where would you go?
That's a good question. I really like Madewell.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a good
I
spot.
feel like that's kind of like maybe my style.
Yeah, I
I
agree
don't
with
know.
that.
the like simple but cute
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah. My thing with Madewell is it's so expensive.
It's so expensive, but if I had like
a
the
shopping
Unlimited
spree.
platinum
funds.
credit card,
Yeah,
I'd be like, oh,
right.
okay.
I'm
Like
going.
here.
That's a
It's
great
fine.
spot, and like
Also, I
shop,
feel like the quality's good.
the quality is so good, and they're so cute.
Yeah.
Like the jeans are so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good spot. That's
Yeah.
that's a good one.
Do they have one in the Mall of America?
Yeah, but I go to like the Southdale one, which is
Oh,
How often do you go to the mall?
of America.
Yeah.
yeah.
I try and avoid it.
It's
that place is
Probably very
like
touristy.
It's like a zoo every
crazy,
time.
but like
I've been.
sometimes you have to go. Well, okay, my thing is like since being at college, like if I order clothes online, I'll order at home because then like Minnesota doesn't have like
Oh,
clothing tax.
That's crazy to me.
I don't
so
know.
nice.
This
So
makes me
nice.
sound like a shopaholic, but I literally don't shop that much.
Yeah.
No, you
But then like if it's only at the Mall of America, like you have to go pick it up there.
Yeah.
If you
don't.
don't. I don't know.
How
That's
close is
true.
that to your house? Like from where you live?
Like 10-15 minutes.
Oh my
'Cause it's, like,
gosh, that's
'cause, like,
crazy.
I kind of
Oh, yeah,
live
you're
towards a
right
highway
there.
that like you can like take, and it's like right on
Yeah.
the highway,
Gotcha.
so it's like you don't have to take back roads. Really.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
The Minnesota highways are crazy.
Really?
I think.
Oh.
I get Okay, the highways here are crazy.
I was gonna say I don't.
I think
like
the ones
so I
here
guess
are bad.
the
I
ones
think
here
the
are
ones here are
worse,
really
but I
bad.
also don't love Minnesota. But also, like,
That's valid.
in Madison, there's, like, one highway that's
Oh.
55, and it just goes through the whole town.
Oh my gosh, that's kind of funny.
So that's probably why I think
That's
everywhere else
yeah.
is insane.
yeah.
That makes sense.
The ones like in Kansas City like aren't. I mean, they're crazy once you like go towards downtown. And there's one like there's a really big one,
Yeah.
but like I like to drive 15 minutes to get to those, and usually I'm not going that direction. So it's like kind of nice to like not have to go on the highway everywhere. I feel bad for people that like have to get on a highway to like go anywhere.
I feel like that's how it is in Minneapolis a little bit.
Yeah.
Is it?
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of just like takes you
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah, there's like I could name a lot of highways like
Yeah.
not that
Yeah.
far from my house.
Yeah.
I don't know. I enjoy the highway.
That's good. I mean,
That's
it
good.
definitely
That's good
makes
for
you probably
living
more
here.
comfortable with driving.
Yeah.
Especially
which is
if
true.
you like live somewhere where it's like crazy traffic and like there's a lot of people. Like I think I mean, I don't know if it's crazy traffic all the time in Minneapolis, but there's definitely a lot of people that
I would have to like I would play like winter soccer in like a dome, but it was like downtown.
Oh,
man.
And so like when I was practicing driving, my dad would make me like drive there. And it was like during the rush hour, and you'd have to like the way like the highway went, you had to like merge over 4 lanes of traffic to get off on an exit.
No.
And so I feel
That's
like
crazy.
maybe that's where I learned how to drive.
Yeah,
probably
honestly, yeah.
I will say, well, all of us can relate to this because we all have spring birthdays. Having your permit.
I have a birthday.
You have a birthday in August. Never mind. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, Kate, you
That
can
was
relate to
funny.
this.
Yeah. That was funny.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That was just funny.
Your spring birthday. Having your permit during the winter months.
Yeah.
Scary.
It's really
that's
like
like
dark.
when we learned to drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like his permit was it 6 months for you?
What do you mean?
Like, did you only have your permit for 6 months?
I had my permit for a year.
My Wisconsin just switched it to being a year. But like when I got it, like I only got it when I was like 15 and a half.
I had to like okay, so like you get it when you're 15. And but like my birthday was the week after COVID. Put that in perspective.
No. That's
so I couldn't get it. And so then I had to like wait until May, and I had to drive down to like Rochester, Minnesota, which is like an hour and a half from my house. And wait in line. And then I like did my Spanish class in line. Anyway. So then I had it from like May to like March 18th, like my birthday. So it was like a little less than a year, but like
I don't know.
you just had to like get like I don't remember how many hours it is, but like you have to get like 40 day hours and then like 29 hours or something. Yeah.
Did you have your permit for a year, maybe?
I don't remember.
You don't know?
I don't know. I feel like you had your learners at 15 and then you got your like permanent at 16. I think.
Wait.
Like you had your learner's permit first.
Oh, and then you got your license at?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you got like you were like granted like you could drive wherever you wanted to.
Right.
Like 15 you could only go to like school, work, practice basically.
Wait, did you have
like
an adult in the car still though?
I don't know.
Oh, we didn't have that.
I don't know.
I think South Dakota had that actually.
I
Alice
feel
has
like-
talked about this.
I feel like wherever
They can drive at like 12.
I feel like-
and then it's like, but you can
That's
only
funny.
go certain places at first.
I honestly don't remember.
But like,
very
how
well.
would anyone know where you're
It's kind of
going?
a blur.
That's what I'm
Like-
That's what I don't get.
That just
Yeah.
doesn't make sense.
What if you just say you work there?
Yeah.
Wait, you took a driver's test though, right?
Oh,
You
I
passed
did
on the
driver's
first
ed.
try?
I passed on the first try, but like
Okay.
the guy was like almost. He was like, I don't think he said like I almost failed you, but he was like telling me I didn't look hard enough. Like when
What?
I turned my head, I was like, but like peripheral vision, like you don't need to like
Yeah, like you can see the whole
Yeah.
I don't know.
Full
I feel like I'm a
360.
good driver.
You are a good
I can't
driver.
park
Yeah.
very well, but like
Well,
I've gotten
okay,
better.
our parking is bad here.
Yeah,
though,
it is
so
kind
that's
of
not
bad.
fair.
Parking is
I do
awful
hit the
here.
occasional curb.
That's good.
Yeah, but
It
like
happens.
I've knock on wood, never gotten into an accident.
Have you ever hit anything like in a parking lot or anything?
Oh, I've hit a parked car before.
Yeah, I've done that as well.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I like hydroplaned on the highway once. Yeah, hydroplaning is
It's
a different
scary.
experience.
That's
Yeah.
how, like,
It
you
sounds
know.
really scary. Like,
Guys-
did you like turn? Like, did you just like glide or did you like spin?
You like lose control of the car basically.
Yeah, it's like you're turning, like the wheel doesn't feel like it's doing anything.
Yeah, because
yeah.
you're like basically, aren't you like skidding on the water?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
basically.
it's like basically like, isn't it like there's a layer of like water between your wheels and the road now?
Yeah, there was one time
Oh,
where there was
yeah.
like nobody by me, so it was like fine. But I was on a highway. But the other time, like
You've done it twice?
yeah,
What? That's crazy.
well, the other time was kind of my fault because I like
Oh.
I didn't like slow down fast enough to go into a turn, or like the highway like turns to go on another highway, and I didn't see the brake lights, so I like braked really hard. So then like I don't know if that's technically hydroplaning or not, but like
Well, if you
Yeah,
lost
I was
control,
gonna say,
right,
if you weren't,
the
like-
person in front of me, but I did it.
Okay, good.
So it's good.
dang,
Good.
That's so
scary.
scary though. I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Getting hit is really scary though.
Yeah.
That's like not a fun feeling.
Have you been hit before?
Yeah. Literally right before I came to school. It was really bad too. It wasn't my fault. Don't worry, guys. I'm a good driver. I was gonna meet a friend for coffee, and my house. So the way like you have to go out the roundabouts to like get on the highway or like go straight or whatever. So I'm behind this like RV, mind you, RV big already has a freaking trailer
Right.
behind it. Why does
What
it have a trailer? Nothing's on the trailer, mind you.
What?
Yeah, it was so stupid. So I'm driving. I'm like, oh, this person's kind of going slow. They stay in the out. There's like 2 lanes. They stay in the outside lane. I go in the inside lane because I'm like, I'm gonna get past this person. I need to go straight anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And so I get in the lane. I'm like, oh, they're kind of drifting in my lane.
Ugh.
So I brake, but because of this freaking trailer, it like they move enough into my lane and it
Oh.
clips the front half of my car. It's not my car. It's
shoot.
this car my sister drives now, and it's all worked out, I think. But it was so annoying. It was so
that
annoying. I
sucks.
was like, what are you doing? And then I had to stop, and obviously I was freaking the flip out because I was like, I don't even know what to do.
Yeah, what do
You
you
have
do?
a moment where you're like there's so many things going on in your brain, and it's
Yeah.
just like terrifying. And I think they like it was weird too because they kept driving, and I'm like, I don't even know what to do. So I like kind of follow them, I guess, but they don't go much farther. There was someone that like came up beside them and was like pointing back and be like, you hit that person,
Yeah, like,
basically.
oh.
So
Okay,
there were
good.
witnesses, which is good. I'm happy.
Yeah.
Like, and it was just like this old man, and he's like, he didn't even seem like he knew what I was doing. I was on the phone with my dad. I was like, I don't know what to do. And he was like, find the stuff, and so got like insurance and everything.
Yeah.
And like, I think it got worked out, but it was just like annoying. It was so inconvenient. I was trying to get coffee,
yeah.
and it just like got freaking hit.
Yeah.
Anyways, that was kind of scary.
That's scary.
And then one time, my tire popped off on my way back from school.
Like fell off your car?
Yeah, well, what happened
Oh,
with that story
no.
was it was my sister's senior year, my junior year. She didn't have school for some reason. I think she was at like a dance competition.
Oh, that's fun.
And so like I drove myself, and the car had been having problems where like the steering wheel would like shake
Oh, mine does that.
because it like didn't
Oh.
the tires weren't aligned.
Mine's on that.
Yeah, so it was like
Yeah,
shaking,
yeah.
and I was like,
It's
it kept
scary.
getting worse, and I was like, okay, so what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go the back roads home because I don't trust
Oh, that's
myself.
smart.
Yeah.
So good thing I did that because I'm roundabout again, mind you, roundabout again.
Oh God.
I'm driving and I'm about to get in this roundabout, pops off, and I just sit there.
I've always wondered what that looks like. You know,
Yeah,
you
it just,
see
like,
the
goes-
tires on the road.
Well, obviously I didn't.
One time I got a
Should see
flat
it.
tire.
That's that. I'm sorry
But
about
the
that.
funny part about mine is I just sat in the car, and there was these 2 high school boys. They didn't go to my school, but they went to like a public school nearby, and they like stopped and like tried to put the tire, and I was just sitting in my car.
They tried to put the
They
tire
tried-
back on?
Yes! And I called my dad. He was like, "Where are you?" I was like, "I don't know."
I don't know where
It
I
was
am.
Save
really
me.
scary. It was so scary. I don't wish that upon anyone. It was
Yeah,
awful.
No, that sounds
It was a
scary.
terrible experience.
I know, you feel like so helpless, like
Yes.
in a car and
Yeah.
stuff.
And like I don't know anything about cars.
Yeah.
And, like even if I tried to do something, it wouldn't work. And there was only one lane to get in this roundabout. I was blocking the people behind me. It was so bad. I felt awful. I felt
That's
so
really
bad.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I obviously couldn't move my car. It wasn't like I got hit and I could like keep moving and like get out of the way.
You don't have a wheel, so
Yeah.
it's
Right.
It's like
scrape on the ground.
no, driving's just scary.
There was a girl I played soccer with who like her car started to smell funky, so she got out and it literally lit up in flames.
That happened to my aunt one time.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
terrifying.
Isn't that? I was
It
like, what if
scares me. What if that just happens? What if it just lights a fire in your driving
how would
along?
you ever know?
Yeah.
Well, be safe out there.
Yeah. Stay safe, guys. Driving is scary,
Driving's scary,
Oh.
but
and you don't think it's gonna happen to you until
especially
it does.
Midwestern driving, I think. It's just
Yeah.
Really?
I don't
Well,
know.
okay,
I think Omaha driving's bad. Like people
Well,
here just
Omaha
like
is
don't know how to
bad.
drive. Well, yeah, but like,
Or I just mean like weather-wise.
oh,
Yeah.
People, yeah.
Okay, it's time.
Oh, wait, I haven't thought about this. Okay.
Which way are we going?
I never knew.
Okay. Time for artist of the week.
Oh,
It's time for artist of the
time
week.
for artist of the week.
Laura, start us off.
Okay, someone I really like. I was just re-listening to her the other day. Her name's Carly Pierce.
oh, does she sing? I'm gonna. It's got like a green.
Green grass? Greener grass? Well, anyway, she's like a smaller country artist, but she's like low-key one of my favorites. She's
Aw.
really good.
Cute.
Yeah.
Is there a certain
Yeah.
album song?
Oh, she just released an album called Hummingbird earlier this
Oh.
year, and I've been eating it up. It's like got my like perfect balance of like it's got some like twangy or more upbeat country, but it's
Sorry. That southern twang.
That's like, no, for real though. It's got like the upbeat like ones, but then it also has like fair share of like slower,
Mhm.
more like I don't know, like vibey. So like it just is like a good balance.
Good.
It's one of my
Love
favorites.
those albums.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
awesome.
Truck on Fire, good song.
Oh,
fire.
as we were
It's
just
called
talking
Truck on
about,
Fire.
cars on fire.
Cars. I mean, yeah.
So listen to Hummingbird. It's really good.
Frequently, I feel like I've just been defrosting. You know, like Mariah Carey, like getting into the festive tunes, all
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah.
But like also, after Fallapalooza, I've been listening to a lot of Ash. Like, she's a great
She is
artist.
actually
Like,
really good.
I feel like she kind of like fits the vibe of
Mhm.
like a
Yeah.
lot of things that I would normally listen to. So that's where I'm at for my artists.
Is there any song?
I really
you've been listening
like
to?
Cherry Trees by Ash is really good, and also Running Out of Time.
Yeah.
That's my
But I
favorite
may
song.
have played that too many times, so
Oh.
I gotta stop listening to
Yeah.
it.
You need to let it cook first.
Yeah.
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 Let it simmer.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's
awesome. Now me personally, I have been listening to the Wicked soundtrack religiously.
Oh.
yes, she has.
It's kind of embarrassing, but I'm just gonna expose myself. Yeah. So the movie soundtrack came out on Friday, obviously, because the movie came out. I'm gonna be honest, they sound great, but there's something about the original soundtrack that just like really
It's always
has a
better.
special, it just has a special part in my heart. So I can't really like move on from that yet. I also found out that some of our friends don't know what Wicked is, and that
Oh yeah, that
Really
was
Who doesn't
Sorry,
know
I
what
said-
Wicked is?
last night we did cookie baking, yes, and
Yes.
decorating. And
Yes.
we were mixing the frosting. Would you like to describe, because you you were the artiste
so-
in this moment.
low key great idea on Bree's part to like not get the dye with like red dye 40 because like known carcinogen. Anyway,
Of course.
Oh my
Known
God.
carcinogen.
so she gets like this like I don't want to say like veggie dye, but it's like dye that's like the dye part comes from like natural things. So like the yellow was like turmeric, and I think the red was like beet maybe because it just said like vegetable
Oh.
concentrate, and it didn't taste funky,
Yeah.
but like it looked red, but it came out like hot pink. And so we had like hot pink and like lime green frosting instead of like regular Christmas colors. So I go, oh my gosh, it's Wicked. Like, what else could it be?
Essentially.
Yeah.
And like, kind of worked out because like the guys were hating on us for starting Christmas decorating
Yeah.
early. But like, I feel like that's normal when you're a college student and the month of December you spend at home. So like, how are you supposed
Yes,
to celebrate
That's
with
the
your
cute.
friends?
thing about
Yeah,
it.
they were like having like a whole debate between the two of them. I'm like, we're not even listening to you now at this
Yeah.
point.
Just tune you
But
out.
yeah, so that was really funny. And so I was like, I'm inspired now. And so we had like little gingerbread people, as like one of our shapes, I guess. And
Shapes.
so I
Shapes on cookies.
yeah, shapes.
Shapes,
That's
That's
another
another
story. But basically like they spread, and so we had to like recut them after they were baked.
We had a lot of scraps.
Yeah, they were good though.
They
were
good.
fire.
They were crunchy.
Yeah.
Also soft.
It was really
Yeah.
good. Anyway, so I made alfalfa and Gwenda, and I was talking about it, and they didn't know what it was, and I was like really offended. And then I tried to describe it, and I did a really bad job of describing it. But anyways, I've been listening to Wicked for a while, but As Long as You're Mine, Defying Gravity, obviously. What is this feeling? The What Is This Feeling in the movie soundtrack is really good though.
I haven't listened to the soundtrack.
It's really good, and I think what I don't like, one of my favorite songs from the movie is Dancing Through Life. I think one thing, I love the guy who plays Fiyero in the original, so, like, that was hard to, like, get away from that.
Yeah.
Because I love his voice. And, I don't know, the production of the movie soundtrack was, like, too, like, electric sounding for me. It was, like, it was just not my favorite. And the original is just incredible. So, I don't know. But, yeah, favorite songs, like I said, As Long As You're Mine, Defying Gravity, What Is This Feeling? Oh gosh, there's one more.
I texted you this last night, but I was at the Wisconsin-Nebraska game, and the marching band went out and played Defying Gravity.
Did they really?
Yeah, they
That's
played
awesome.
another Wicked one too, but I don't remember what it was.
Oh, I'm not that girl.
I realized yesterday that I spelled alphabet wrong. I didn't know it was with an E and not an A.
That's okay. I forgive you, and I didn't even notice, so it doesn't matter.
It's okay.
Anyways, so that's mine. Get into Wicked, get into Ash, and what was the other one?
Carly Pierce.
Carly Pierce. Did you say another one?
Oh,
you
you said
just
another one, sorry.
defrosting.
Oh, yes, and
Yeah.
Christmas
Yes.
music, of course. Culture
Tis
yourself.
the season.
Tis the freaking season.
Oh. Wow, I think we just discovered a new artist.
I think we also did.
Soundtrack.
That's
Okay.
awesome. Oh, man. Okay, so you mentioned that you teach a yoga class.
Oh, yeah.
Would you like to kind of
Tell us
describe
about
what that is, how that
Yeah.
experience has been, how you got that
How
job?
you got into
Yeah.
it, just
Just
to
Okay.
everything about
kind of the
it,
whole
yes.
So, fun fact, I started working in the dental school as my on-campus job.
And that was last year. You started
Spring
doing
semester
that,
of
right?
freshman year. Yeah. And it was fine. I just like took x-rays of people's mouths. It was really not that interesting. And then like worked one shift this year and I was like, yeah, no. Like this is not for me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not pre-dent anyway, so it's like this isn't interesting.
Yeah, it's pointless.
And so like I don't know, I started doing yoga like randomly during COVID when I was really bored, like in my room. Like I would just like there's like a YouTuber and I was just like, you know,
Yeah.
put this on and
Yeah.
like, stretch after like a run or something. And yeah, so like I like did it then and then like kind of kept doing it or I would like go to classes at like the gym back home. And then when I came here, I went to who was my mentor like when I started training for it. I went to her classes like all of freshman year and she's awesome. She's like great. We heard
It's a really good
Dana.
yoga
love
instructor.
Dana.
Yeah, she's from Hawaii, which is like also really cool.
She's
Like
super cool.
I don't know, she's just awesome. And so like after class, I think it was second semester. It was like the last class of the semester for her last year. And I was like, oh, like how did you even get into this? Because I was like, honestly, this would be like not an easy job, but like it's like something you enjoy to do, but like you're also getting paid.
Yeah.
And so she like showed me the thing on like Handshake, which is basically like our platform for like jobs here. Well, I guess it's just a job platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But the campus
But we
uses
can,
it
the campus
for
like
campus
is a
jobs.
part of it, so
Yeah.
like they can like add jobs
Yeah.
that are
Yeah.
available.
So then I like applied on there, like did an interview, which is like super chill. They just like asked me random questions and they're like, oh yeah, you're hired, like blah blah blah. But like you have to like get certified. So then I had to do it's called like Yoga Fit. So they do like there is in-person classes, but they're like not in Minnesota. Like they're like random ones like I don't know, like California or like like New York, like not places like I couldn't like go to one, but you could do like the online one, which was like 2 full days of Zoom that I did in June.
Oh my god.
That's why like I had to like learn yoga over Zoom. So like we would like set up our computers and then like a mat and then like just literally like
That's
That's
so
long
interesting.
and we would do like breakout rooms and like pretend teach like the other people. Well, I guess we were actually teaching them, but like you know like model a class like what it would look like. So yeah, and then I did that and then I did 8 weeks of like mentoring. So I would like go to her class, just kind of like watch what she was doing and like ask questions after, and then like I would start to like teach parts of her class. So I would like teach a warm up or teach a cool down or like teach the main sequence, and then I like technically test it out I guess
It's kind of
I
like
don't
a
know.
full thing.
My
Like,
boss was like,
yeah.
wow. She's something. She calls it a test out, not test out. So like basically they like make a mock class. So it's like not actually on the rec wellness schedule, but like she's like just invite friends and then like have like 5 or so people show up
Yeah.
and like teach them a class. And I was like, oh okay. So I did that. But then she like came and had her wisdom teeth pulled out or something. So like wasn't actually doing the yoga and was just like staring at me the entire time. It was really intimidating.
It was kind of.
And then like after I like went to her office and I like didn't know what to expect because I was like, oh maybe like I like won't have the job if like it was bad or something.
Yeah.
She didn't really like tell me. And so Dana just like gave me some like pointers which were like super valid and like helpful and like I don't know. And then she was like, yeah, I agree with Dana. And then she like went on this tangent about like how I didn't like welcome anyone into the class. I was like, oh,
sorry, it was literally just my friends.
Yeah,
my
what?
test out
I was like,
class. Like,
yeah,
welcome in.
she like has this like random sheet before classes where you have to like ask a weird question, like, and I like didn't do that either because I'm like, I'm not gonna ask like what your favorite food. That's just like not natural. I fear. Like
it's not.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was that, and then she like at the end of like bashing me. I don't know. She like it was really interesting. Basically she was like, oh yeah, like when do you want a class? And I was like, oh okay. And so
okay.
Yeah, so I teach Wednesdays at 5. Vinyasa flows like breath to movement, if that makes sense. Like I don't know, like
well, it's like you're doing like breathe
It's
in
very
when you do
connected.
this,
It's very
breathe out when
connected.
you do this.
Yeah. I don't know. I like teaching it. I think it's fun. I think making sequences are fun. They are time consuming because you have to like actually think about how things like move into like different sequences. Yeah. And I need to like get better about like not looking at my notebook and just like actually just teaching and correcting people's postures. But anyway, we'll get there next semester.
Yeah.
I
Are you
might
gonna start walking
I
around the
might make
classroom?
it. I
They're
might
so
make it
fun.
off my mat and like
What?
I don't know. I'm not gonna like touch people because I think that's like hella weird. If you like, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't want.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask like before
Depends.
class if like everyone's eyes closed, like raise your hand if like you don't want to be corrected, and then I just won't correct you.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's that. But yeah, I really enjoy it. It's a fun part of my week. I get paid for it.
it's fun for us too.
Yeah,
you're
we
really
go every week.
Yeah,
It's
you're
so
a good
fun.
instructor too.
You
Oh,
are. You
thanks.
are a
Like,
good instructor.
I will. It's like fun to see like you've definitely like grown since your test out
Aw.
class.
Yeah.
I know the first class Laura came to, she's like, you forgot something. I was like, oh.
That's crazy.
It was really funny.
I
but-
probably was
no,
the
it was
only one that
actually
would
really
notice
helpful
that,
because I
though.
didn't remember it. But
I
anyway,
don't think anyone else.
yeah,
It's okay.
it's a lot of fun. The only like downside is pickleballers sometimes.
Oh.
So like we'll get
Right
like
outside the
pickleballs
studio.
against the window.
Yeah,
But, like,
Yeah.
Except we'll all start like if it's just like us, your friends
Oh,
there.
it's
then
a
it just
giggle
turns
fest.
into a laugh fest.
I think we
Yeah.
should like those classes. I think we should like pick something hard to try and do, like like a headstand.
Yeah.
or something,
Should.
instead of like actually
Laura's
doing the
so good
sequence.
at those.
Yeah.
Laura could do a headstand like a boss,
I
bro.
cannot.
It's hilarious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
it's
try.
hilarious.
Yeah. Laura's more flexible than me. I fear she might teach the class.
She's so
instead of
flexible. It's actually
No.
insane. Crazy.
No, you've got that breath movement flow down.
Oh, thank you.
I just.
If you could teach any other class, what would it be? Like any other rec well
Ooh.
Have you thought about doing that?
I
Another
did.
one?
I was like, what if I got certified? Because low key, because I had to pay for the certification,
Yeah.
which was like
Wait, they didn't
That's
pay
weird.
for it for you?
Well, they paid for half of it,
Oh.
but they didn't reimburse me until like September.
How much?
Dang.
500?
What?
Yeah, it was a lot of money.
That's
but then
like
they
more
reimbursed
than
me.
That's
you're
insane.
making.
Yeah,
in, like,
yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Damn.
But then it was like stupid because like the place I did it, like to continue being certified through them, you have to pay like $100 a year, or
What?
like I'm technically not, I couldn't go teach at a studio basically because you have to have like your
Oh.
200 hour, which is like thousands of bucks. I was like, I don't have that kind of money.
I don't got
Yeah.
to teach yoga.
Yeah, so like I would maybe eventually, like when I actually have a living, I can like
Yeah.
Yeah.
teach at a studio for
Wait,
fun.
that would be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
As like a
I
side
think it
job?
would. I think
Yeah,
it
you
would.
should totally do
And-
that.
You should.
Yeah, like in my 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, if I could teach another class.
You could do yoga for like pregnant ladies.
Oh.
Whoa, that would be cool.
That's actually like a
I'm
thing.
actually
People
yeah.
do
That
it
would
for
be
like
so
pregnant ladies
cool.
or like geriatrics.
Plus, like with
Yeah.
your job, you'd be good at that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I am really interested in this. Yeah, if I could teach another rec well class, I would not teach kickboxing.
No!
I love
We
kickboxing.
love
never been.
kickboxing.
And I couldn't teach work because I'm not coordinated like that. But maybe
Oh,
cycling.
work's so fun.
You would be a
You would
great
be good
cycler.
cycling.
Or
Yeah.
like-
You've been into the cycling
Or like
lately.
hit.
Oh, yeah. You would be a good hit instructor. Hit is hard.
Yeah,
Hit is hard.
it is hard.
Whew.
I used to go.
You could. I feel like you'd be good at bar too.
I've
Or
never
do you
been.
not?
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
you haven't been. To
I
bar
went to
yet?
a cycle
That's right.
bar.
Yeah.
I like
Oh,
to.
it's basically that.
I might go to that today, actually.
Okay.
Anyway.
Good to know. Yeah, you're such a
Wow.
good instructor. It's so fun to like.
Oh,
Yeah, you are.
thanks.
You have a very calming
Yeah.
like presence, so it's
Mhm,
like
mhm.
good.
Like your
It's-
voice,
Really?
and just
Yeah.
like your energy. Like,
Oh, sometimes I feel like I'm a spaz.
oh, really? I don't think so.
I don't
Well,
think so.
maybe
your
not like
yoga
in
class?
the studio.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like
Well, that's
different
different.
personalities.
Yeah.
no, in the studio.
I can. pull
You're
it
like, I
together.
could totally see you doing that
Yeah.
when you're older.
That would be fun.
You just give that
Yeah.
energy.
Retirement job.
Low key.
Yeah. Well, that's a great idea.
You're so funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Kate, you're one of the only one of like our friends that has a car this
Oh
year.
yeah, that's true.
Um,
Oh no.
So
How is
you,
that?
Yeah, you drive us to like Target and everything, and
Yeah.
but you're also a big Trader Joe's girl.
Oh, this is true.
What is like your favorite things to get while you're there?
Oh.
Like, yeah, what draws you to Trader Joe's?
Okay, I don't know when my obsession began. It's honestly, I give that to my mom. Like,
Oh man,
she's a big like, she loves giving people like little gifts. So like, I would come home from high school and she would just have like a little like treat assortment in my room.
Oh,
And a lot of the times it would be like Trader Joe's peanut butter cups because I'm obsessed with
Yes.
those.
They're so good.
I've tried a lot of different. They have like these like graham crackers covered in dark chocolate that I think are really good.
Oh,
I'm a big dark
Interesting.
chocolate. I know it's kind
Me
of
too.
controversial.
I hate dark chocolate.
And white chocolate's not real
That's-
chocolate. But
I hate white chocolate.
Oh, white
Thank
chocolate's
you.
also gross.
White chocolate
It's
is
not
disgusting.
chocolate.
No,
It tastes
it's
like
not.
not good.
yeah,
I don't know.
agree.
I don't know.
Other finds there. I just like a lot of their. I don't know. It's like mostly simple stuff. I feel.
Mm.
Do you have one like right by your house at home? Like, do you go a
Kind
lot
of.
or not?
Yeah, it's like 10, 15 minutes.
Okay.
from my house.
Oh, that's really
It's
nice.
not bad. No.
Yeah, my
And
thing
it's
is,
like kind
yeah.
of by everything else too.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
so,
really
like,
nice.
it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's like there's like one location and it's like in the bougie part of town, like 45 minutes away from my house.
Oh.
See, we also only have one, and it's like downtown.
Yeah. I
Like,
don't
it take me
know.
like 20-30 minutes.
Yeah,
which
it's,
for
like,
us
not-
is a lot.
And
so,
like
that's
I don't know, we
enough.
have like basically every other like grocery store. So like
Yeah.
we'll just like go to like Walmart or Costco or you know
yeah, exactly.
wherever.
Oh, I loved Costco growing up.
Oh my
Costco
gosh.
when they did, yeah.
Costco's
Fun fact:
fire.
my
was like a
grandma works
treat.
at Costco.
What?
She loves working. Like she's never like not worked. She just like loves to work. She worked at like it's called Original Pancake House. She worked there for a really long time. She's
Wait,
worked at like
Pancake
Costco.
House so
You been to
good.
Original Pancake
I
House?
have.
Yeah.
It's so good. Is that not just a Minnesota thing? I don't know.
No, we have one.
Oh, it's so good.
I didn't.
The
know it
chocolate
was
chip
in
pancakes.
Minnesota. So
Yeah.
their strawberry crepes are really good.
Are you guys
Oh,
like
my
a
mom loves them.
pancake or waffle person?
Probably pancake.
Oh really? I'm definitely waffle. That's awkward.
Waffles are too much for me. I think they're just
I-
too
I-
rich.
I feel like pancakes are too rich for me.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah.
I threw up waffles one time, so
Oh,
I have
so,
like,
like,
a
So
little
we
got
aversion.
personal
But
issues.
I've grown to love them again, kind of. I wouldn't like choose them over
Yeah.
anything else.
I do love
don't know.
crepes though. You mentioned crepes, and I love crepes. Yeah, I don't know. Something about a good crepe. Because I feel like it's more like versatile because it's like you can like fill it and you can like put toppings on it.
They make like savory crepes.
Yeah.
now, too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've heard of those.
There's a
different
crepe
kinds.
place by my house that my mom and I tried this summer.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
really good.
Yum.
Wait, what's it?
Wait, I
called?
feel like
I
you
don't
posted
know.
or something.
I did post it.
I
Wait,
remember that
and it was
song.
like crepe.
Let's. Yeah.
It was
Sorry,
like
never
crepe.
mind. Crepe.
Crepe.
That's awesome.
Yeah. It was really
So do you have a
Nice.
favorite like Trader Joe's snack? Other than your little peanut butter cups, of
I
course.
don't know.
Like something that's like very unique to them.
oh, the Takis. I really love their little
Oh.
Taki things. They
Those
are
fun ones.
so good. I don't know. Besides, there's definitely a lot of things I get there, and
Yeah.
I'm blanking on all. I like a lot of their like produce stuff. Like in
Mm.
the summer, I would like cook dinner for my family after work because like I don't know, I just really was on a cooking grind this summer,
That's
and I would like
awesome.
go to Trader Joe's after work because there was one on the way home and like get stuff. Yeah,
Wow.
That's awesome. I'm so jealous you have one like close.
Yeah, me too.
Like I don't
it's
know.
kind of a
'cause it's, like,
blessing.
I feel like it gives the vibe that it should be like super expensive, but it's
It
definitely
does,
not.
but it's actually
not.
pretty
It's really
cheap.
cheap.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think the other hard thing for my family is Trader Joe's doesn't sell very big
yeah,
portions of anything.
yeah, it's
So
definitely
So it's like
more of,
shopping for
college
7 people,
friendly.
like we're always going to Costco.
Yeah,
That's
yes, yeah. Can I tell you something?
But,
I
like-
hate Costco.
Oh,
I hate
why?
Costco. I hate going.
I
into-
love Costco.
I like the products of Costco.
Is it
I-
overwhelming?
So overwhelming.
Oh,
Like
that's
both of my
fair.
parents know that like if we're going on errands, we're not going to Costco with me.
My parents
I
used
hate
to
it.
like we would
That's
like
funny.
go out to breakfast or something, and then my dad would like trick us and be like, "And we're going to Costco after." And
Ah.
we'd be like, no,
I can't with the parking lot.
It's always like
I can't with the
2
amount of
hour
people.
long trip too.
well, it's like fine on like a weeknight. Like
Yeah.
I've gone
Yeah.
before, like with my dad, and just like gotten groceries, and it's
Yeah.
like normal people and like not crazy. But then there's like the weekends is like a zoo.
It's insane. My
Right.
brother loves it.
Oh my gosh.
But I
that's
think it's
too much.
because he'll convince my mom will be like, anyone want to come with me to Costco? And most of the time I'm like, no, just cause kind of same. I don't know. It always takes forever.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
It's
But
not
my
close
brother-
to my house either.
It's
just-
honestly not
yeah.
just our house either.
But my
Like, it's
brother will
convenient, but
go-
not super convenient.
and he has this magic power. I swear, he like convinces her to buy the most obscure foods when
Really?
he's there. And every time, if my mom goes grocery shopping with my brother, she always comes home with something weird.
Really?
That's
Like-
so funny.
I don't even know what. Just he'll be like, I really want to try this, and she's like, if my mom's grocery shopping and you're like, can we get these? She's like, okay, throw it in. Like,
What?
That's
so
my
funny.
mom.
Yeah.
I
hear
feel like
that
when I
as
go
a mom.
home,
Yeah.
that'll be like kind of a thing where like, what do you want?
What do you
Like,
want?
what do you want to
Yeah.
get?
Oh.
My dad
Getting
also is
baby
like
food.
a wizard at Costco though. He can get out in
Wow.
like 15 minutes with a full cart. Like he knows what he's going in for and he knows where
Damn.
it is and I like have to sprint to keep up with him.
That's
That's really
I
impressive.
can't do the cart either. I'm like, my hands are off the cart.
No.
Oh, I don't
They're
like
It's
pushing
so in the
carts.
way.
They're
They're in
so
the way, bro.
wide.
They're
And
in
then
the
there's
way.
like an idiot with like their cart stuck in the aisle.
Yeah.
And you're like, bruh. And then
It's so
I don't know.
funny.
The cold freezer, I can't go in there.
Oh, I
It's
hate
too
going in there.
cold.
I
It's
always
too
wait
cold.
outside.
Yeah, I do too.
Like,
And then
why
you're,
do you
like,
have to be
standing
that
there.
extra? What if you be that extra to have an area for fruit and for like dairy products that are like in its little freezer
Yeah.
cold area? It doesn't make any sense to me.
But they sell really good snacks. Like, what's your
They
favorite
do.
Costco snack?
Oh, okay. I actually haven't had these in a really long time, but I used to have them. Oh wait, actually I have 2. Okay, one is the Nutella thing,
The to-go
Oh,
things?
yeah.
Oh, I
Those-
haven't had
yeah,
those in a while.
those I haven't had this in a while either.
and
Those are
2,
good.
they used to sell these pretzel rolls that we would get all the time.
The
Do you
one-
know what they had like a little
Yes!
slit at the top? and
Yes, my brother ate those all the
So-
time. I kind of got
interesting.
sick of
Like a-
them because we got them so
Yeah, we
much.
used to get them all the time. Also, it's like an after school snack. They were so good though. I don't think they sell them anymore.
I haven't seen them in a while.
Should.
I feel like there's a lot of like generic snacks. They're just in like big portions.
Yeah.
But there used to be this
I
like
like it.
beef jerky brand
Oh.
that was like it wasn't like the like generic ones, you know. It was like this like bougie brand, and the jerky was so good. And I don't remember what the brand was
Is it
called.
like red and yellow packaging?
It was like maybe I remember it being like red, like a dark red.
I feel like maybe I know what you're talking about, but I'm
It was
not
like
sure.
wild geese or something
Oh.
like really bizarre. It was like it had a really weird name, but there was like a
Interesting.
Hawaiian like fusion flavored beef jerky,
Oh.
and it was so good. And then also the pretzel with peanut butter in the middle.
Oh,
when they come
those
out
are
big,
my
like
good.
literally this big.
Oh
Those
my
are
gosh,
good. I
that
know
is a
exactly what
story
you're
Yeah.
talking about.
It was
Yeah.
really good.
They're
I really
so
like
good.
they're like thin pretzels, not the regular ones that are just thin, but they have to be covered in the dark chocolate.
Oh, yum.
Yes,
They
And
can't.
the-
I don't
in
like the
the
regular
bag.
ones. Yes.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Those
that
things are
sounds really
so
good.
good. And in Christmas time, we had the ones with the little candy cane bits on the outside.
No.
It's
I
like chocolate
haven't-
covered with little
That
candy
sounds
cane.
good.
Kind of mentioned this already, but talk about your fall break home. We talked about car problem, but Kate failed to mention it, so I wanted to
Yeah.
bring it up.
Wait,
again. Was that fall break?
that was when I went home for parents.
No, that was a
weekend.
long time ago.
Oh, that was a lot
Yeah.
longer than I
That was
thought it
September,
was.
wasn't it?
Okay, so like it's not a new car. Like it's a used car. It's like my cousin's old car, but like we just got it. And so it was supposed to be like fine. Like my dad got it checked out. Like I haven't had any problems with it. And I've never like actually had like car problems before. Like my tire was flat in high school, but like
That happens.
not like
Yeah.
pressing issue. And so I'm taking Molly, my roommate from last year, home, and we're both going home for parents' weekend. And so like we're driving, we're in Faribault, which is like an hour so away from like where like home, and like we have to like get off the highway because there's like construction, and there's like when you get off there's like all these stoplights, and then you get back on the highway, and like on the stoplights like my car like wouldn't, like I would press the gas but it like wouldn't go, like it was like jumping almost, and it like would literally like jump and then it would like go. And I was like, this is weird. And then like a light came on, so then I like, oh, what light was it? I think it was a battery light, and I was like, I wonder if
that's
my
weird.
battery's dying. Like that's weird. Like like I've had to jump a car before too,
Right.
but like also like batteries die in the winter, whatever. And so I pull over at the gas station, like call my dad. I'm like, hey, like should I come get someone to like help me jump this? And he's like, no, I think it's your alternator. And I was like, so what is that? Like
I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
He's like, it's probably fine. It's probably just like dying or whatever, and like you just need to like I don't know, like we'll fix it when you get back. Like just keep going, but like go slow in the right lane, like in case you have issues. And I'm like, okay, great. So like I get back on the highway. It's like really hard to get on the highway because I'm like trying to speed up in this car. So like,
Oh my
speeding up.
gosh.
But like finally we get to, if you're from Minnesota, like 494 by like Dick's Sporting Goods, like that area. And there's like, it like all of a sudden like all like the dashboard lights like come on at once, and I was like, uh-oh, like doomsday is happening.
Not good.
And keep in mind, I was in the left lane at this point because the right lane was like exiting, and I didn't want that exit. And I was like, oh crap. And all of a sudden, like the, what do you call it? A speedometer like goes to zero. Goes to zero. I was like, oh my god. And there's like no shoulder to pull over in. And so like I finally get over, but then like the car like stops. Like just like I just like stop. It like stops in like the entrance of a cloverleaf to a highway and the exit. So like I'm in like the worst possible spot you could ever be in. And I'm like, I don't really know what to do. And there's like cars whizzing by us, and like, you know the feeling when like when a car goes by you fast and your car like shakes? I was like, oh great. Like I'm in a spot like where I could definitely get hit. So like I call my dad and he's like, where are you? And I like tell him, he's like, oh my god. And so he's like on his way home from work. So he like comes behind us and like parks his car like literally bumper to mine, because like if he gets hit and I get hit, like there's less room for me to like go flying. And so like we're sitting there waiting for like AAA to come, and they're like, yeah, it'll be like an hour and a half. And my dad's like, you tell them absolutely not. And I was like, yeah, so this is an emergency. And they like sent someone, and she's like, okay, they'll be there in like 10 minutes. I was like, okay, great. It was not 10 minutes. It was like fully 30 or more. And then like a state trooper came and like put flares in the road because like I don't know, like people were like not like moving around me. I don't really know. It was really scary. And like we couldn't, like Molly's like door, like I had to park it up like right next to like the rail, so she like couldn't get out of that side of the car. And like then finally like the tow truck came and like towed my car, but my dad went in my car and I took his car. But like when he was getting towed, the hood came up. So you like couldn't see where he was going.
Oh.
Yeah, it was really bad. And then I had to like drive my mom's car back here because like my car was still in the shop because I was just home for a weekend. Yeah. And then I had more car issues with, I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Something with my engine, something was clogged. The catalytic converter was clogged, yeah. And so they just had to like fix that the next time I was home. Okay. It's been a wild ride. I just hope I make it home for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We'll be praying for you.
That's queen.
Because
yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah, lots of fun. But apparently I handled it well.
You did.
You seem like
you made it here.
Well.
I made it in one.
You made it in one piece.
Yeah.
And you got over to the side. I feel like that's
yeah, that's the important part.
Well,
Kate, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on.
Thanks for.
You'll be back again.
Oh wow, I'm honored.
It's been so much fun talking to you about literally everything. So.
It's been great getting Claire's.
Yay!
I hear that we're always hilarious.
Yeah, we are. This is just
We
a
are.
My
constant
phrase
state
is lost in the sauce.
Yeah, lost in the sauce.
Okay,
All right.
well,
Thanks for watching.
thanks, guys. Don't forget to follow Kate on Instagram. I don't know what your @ is.
I don't either.
At Kate Van
At
Slum.
it, Kate
Just
Van
look up Kate Van
Slum.
Slum. She's there.
Follow Hilariously
Of
Lost.
course.
And
Subscribe.
for updates with
Yeah.
posting schedule and
Yeah.
winter break. Just to support us.
Yep.
Of course.
We appreciate you guys, and we will see you next time. Bye.